Hey everybody, Destin Legary here with IGN Access, answering your questions. Tweet at us if you want to see something. Hashtag Control Pax. Marty.
Yeah.
We're at the Nintendo event.
We're at the Nindies. The Nindy Awards. We're at this really way too gorgeous EMP museum in Seattle. Nintendo held their little indie conference here, and they showed us a bunch of cool things.
Yeah, the people want to know what you saw. What are some of the coolest things? A
couple of my favorites. There's a game called Poncho that's this really cute 2D puzzle platformer with a twist, which is a genre I like and talk about all the time. But you play this character, and it reminds me of Fez in a little bit, that you're able to jump between dimensions, but you jump between a middle plane, a foreground, and a background, and that's how you sort of navigate these puzzle challenges and these platforming challenges. The art style is really cool. The music's great. It's sort of sad. You play this robot who he's wearing a poncho.
Oh, that's where the
name came from. A real cool hat. That game looks really cool. Coming to Wii U. Another game I'm really excited about, which is one of my favorite iOS games. It's by Simogo, who did Device 6. It's called Yearwalk.
Oh, yeah.
And it's never left. It was on iOS and PC. It hasn't come to console. It's making its debut on Wii U. And it's this really great sort of gothic horror fairy tale adventure game where you're wandering through this like Scandinavian countryside filled with like myths and legends. But the game, it made a really smart use of the touchscreen and all the functionality and the gyroscope of the iPad.
Artistically, I love their direction, too.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. And the game's like legitimately scary and well written. It has this really cool twist at the end. That's another one that I'm really excited to see. And then there was another 2D platformer with a twist called Typo Man. And the typo is important because it reminds me a little bit of Limbo, but you sort of create words using letters in the environment so say there's a platform right here and it has an N, and you need to pull an O across and put it next to the N, which spells on, and then the platform actually works. So it's like you need to use a little bit of like
interesting.
Mavis Beacon teaches typing along with a platform, a really cool art style, something I'm excited to see more of. Dustin, you got to see a racing game, though.
Yeah, I really like this game called Fast Racing.
Yeah.
It looks a lot like F-Zero.
It looks a whole lot like F-Zero.
A little bit like Wipeout?
Yeah, totally. It has that futuristic vibe to it. 8 players, online, competitive racing. It's 60 FPS. It's almost like Nintendo's giving this game their blessing. Like, well, we're not working on F-Zero right now, but listen, you guys can have this. You guys are handling this. And the footage looked really cool. And honestly, it's one of the longest lines here.
Yeah, I want to play it. And I have to mention Shovel Knight. New character. You get to play through the whole piece of content.
Knight, and we got the amiibo. I know, Shovel Knight's going to be the best game of like 5 years in a row. It's fine.
Marty, thank you so much for joining me.
Of course.
Guys, if you want to see anything else at PAX, tweet at us at IGN Access with the hashtag ControlPax. And for more on all things gaming, keep it locked right here on IGN.